Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel Inspired by Ease. My name is Tiana and this is your general reading for May 2020. I am going to structure this in two parts. The first part is just going to be just a very general, kind of like an energy forecast specifically for Sagittarius. And this can be applicable if you have any kind of Sagittarius in your chart. And also feel free to look at, I just have to do some housekeeping. You know, this is general. It's not going to apply to all of you, but hopefully there's something you can take away. Check out your moon and rising signs. And this doesn't necessarily have to be date specific. So if it doesn't quite resonate, feel free to have a look back at my previous readings that I've done. And you can swap around the characters. And if you would like a personal reading with me, all you have to do is just email me your questions, and I will be happy to do a reading for you. And my email is right here, or you can check the description box down below. Okay, so your energies that you will be working with in the month of May are throat chakra, realization, and romantic love. So this is really amazing. As far as numerology, we have 3. So this is all about combining things together to create a brand new thing. It is the catalyst number. We also have 10. So there's a lot of completions and new beginnings at play here, and 5, which is all about going with the flow of changes with ease and grace. So with throat chakra, it's going to be really important for you to express yourself, to sing, to dance even. You have that as one of your advice cards. And to express yourself in all forms, to speak your truth, to speak from the heart, to speak your mind, and to share what is inside of you that is just needing to get out. You might also want to do guided meditations that focus on opening the throat chakra, maybe Om type of chanting meditations. Surround yourself with the color blue, working with crystals, herbs, essential oils that are specifically known to help open the throat chakra. Eating foods that are good for the throat, for the thyroid, healing the thyroid. I healed my thyroid. If you have thyroid problems, you can heal it. And wearing the color blue, surrounding yourself with the color blue, all these types of things, maybe even yoga type sequences that are good for the throat chakra. So anything and everything that you can possibly imagine doing for the throat chakra, do it. It supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. So how can you speak in a way that will increase your sense of peace and balance? You also have realization. So new insights, ideas, epiphanies, realizations will be occurring and happening for you in the month of May. Realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. So you might be realizing who you really are, what your purpose is, what you want to be doing, what makes you happy, and these types of things. And you do have romantic love. So yes, there might be partnership at play here, relationships, that sort of thing. All in all, what this card is saying is that you are surrounded in a bubble of love, that the universe is showering you with love. Love is going to be increasing for you in the month of May. Feeling loved, feeling appreciated, recognition, all of these types of things. Love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. But I really like when it talks about feeling whole and complete So I think that you might want to be that. How can you use romantic love and expression to create more wholeness and completion in your life, to feel more peaceful inside and to feel more whole? Because before entering in any kind of relationship, it should be our responsibility to make sure that we've gone within and done the work to heal ourselves. And if someone comes into our life, it's just the cherry on top. So that is my philosophy. And your animal totems that you got that might be advantageous and beneficial for you to embody, channel throughout the month of May is beaver and firefly. So you are definitely building something. You are definitely hard at work on something. And, if you ever get tired or you're not quite sure how to do something, think of beaver. Start channeling the essence of beaver, because they're really good physical problem solvers. So if you can't figure out, especially like in the home or something, or being more productive, they're really good at helping you with that. And then firefly, you're just beaming out across the galaxies. You're just a very bright, shining light, and do things that light you up inside. So with firefly, some of you might be feeling very alone, but among many. That you're physically alone, but like me, I'm broadcasting out to two people. And so you're the same way. You're affecting many. And yeah, you're just being a bright light, Sagittarius. And you're very inspirational. And I do want to say that like light bulbs are starting to go off in your mind with these realizations and ideas and epiphanies. Like it's just ding, ding, ding. Things are starting to really make sense. And you are in the process of building a rock solid foundation and home, security, safety, stability, these types of things. And it's freeing you up and lighting you up and helping you shine even brighter. So you might want to do like maybe a little bit of a guided visualization to connect more with beaver and firefly. So yeah, if you experience anything in the month of May where you're not sure what your next step is, you're not sure how to be, like I was saying, to be more productive or efficient, channel a beaver. Watch videos of beavers, look at pictures of beavers, and really study them and incorporate that kind of energy into your life. And then with firefly, you are being a light in a period of darkness, and the universe just wants to confirm that. The subconscious things, again, you are just working. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So you're working hard towards something, you're being consistent, you're putting in the work like a beaver, just like the beautiful beaver you are, Sagittarius. And there's a lot of fast movement, incoming communication, maybe even travel, but there's a lot of progress that is being made from your hard work. Okay, so yes, your spirit guides have some advice for you for this month, and then we are going to get into more of the story, the more specific story. So your advice is to dance. Do something to shift your vibration. If you're getting too serious about something with all of this hard work that you're doing, take a break by dancing to mix it up and shift your vibe. Know that you are protected. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. You are very much protected and safe. I'm feeling that for some of you during this time, you might be just have fear or scarcity or survival mode kind of vibrations that might be triggered a little bit. So I feel like that is what the protection is talking about, that you are protected, and that you are building something that is protecting you. So just like a beaver might be exposed while it's building its house or whatever it is, you know? So I feel like that is kind of what it's talking about. You're kind of exposed right now because you haven't completed building that infrastructure for yourself. But know that you are protected. You are in this bubble of protection. I'm kind of feeling like you're kind of having to feel like you're needing to watch your back for other predators and things as a beaver. But you can just relax and know that you're protected. Nothing's bad's going to happen. Nothing bad is going to happen while you build this strong foundation and infrastructure that will be another layer of protection. So I hope that makes sense. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Listen to your guidance. Be very fine-tuned. Listen to the subtle nuances of your guidance, and it's always going to lead you in the right direction. And then again, with the voice, with the throat chakra, share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. So it's going to be really important for you to share your voice in whatever way you feel you need to. I think you are coming into more contact with people who are like spirited, that are kindred spirited with you, and that are loyal and committed and these types of things. And that's also who you are, Sagittarius. So that is beautiful to see. We have 8. So this means that you are improving your ability, skills, your natural, I don't even want to say skill or ability. I want to say, for lack of a better word, you're improving your skill or ability. It's something that comes really natural to you, like breathing. So it's not really a skill or ability, but you are improving your skill, ability, and talent to deliberately manifest what you want. That's what 8 is talking about. Next, we have Treasure Island. So everything that you're wanting is coming to you. You are building it, yes. You're kind of building it while you're swimming in the ocean or in a river, or you're building your house as you're kind of falling off of an airplane. It's like this kind of weird analogy. So you're kind of building it as you go, and things are also coming to you. And there's a lot of completions and endings and new beginnings at play as well with the number 9. You will be doing inner reflective work. It will be very beneficial and advantageous for you to do inner reflective work. Because you are in between worlds, you know, that's just kind of what's coming up. You're this in this in between phase of building. In other words, you're in that in between phase of conceiving the baby and having the baby to hold in your arms. So this is a really wonderful time to study, to do inner reflective work, to do all of this preparational work, which I feel that you are doing, or you will be guided to do, like you are now. Clean it up. It'll be important for you to, prepare your environment, to clean, to do some spring cleaning, things of that nature. I am mostly physical cleaning. I'm actually getting more physical cleaning for you, Sagittarius. It's going to be really good for you to organize, to declutter your home, to do all of those things. Yes, there is a spiritual element, an emotional element to this with, all of the social distancing that we are experiencing at this time, cleaning up your beliefs, your, anything and everything. And And a change in the wind. So you might have been thinking that you've been planning to go this way, but then you suddenly, your spidey senses are tingling, and you sense danger, or I don't want to say danger, but I was just thinking of Spider-Man. But you're sensing these changes. You're kind of using these intuitive tentacles or antennas or something to sense changes, and something else is brewing, and something wonderful, something different but wonderful is coming your way. And I don't want to say that it's going to ruin what you've built so far. No. It's going to enhance it, but just in a different way than you expected. Things are going to pan out differently, better, bigger, just bigger, better than you imagined. But something different is in the air, so be prepared for that. Okay, now we are going to jump into the unique story that came for you, Sagittarius. This is an interesting one. We have 3 characters. I do believe you are showing up as Elephant and Cosmic Egg. You are definitely charging forward towards something that represents the Cosmic Egg. And the Cosmic Egg, it sits at the absolute top of this deck. It represents just absolute completions, healings, wrap-ups, new beginnings, rebirth, rejuvenation, all of these things. This is something that you're absolutely charging forward. This could be a person, this could be a goal that you want to achieve, some kind of career, some kind of status perhaps. But you are solely focused on this and charging forward with all steam ahead. I'm just being drawn to the elephant's tusk that part of it is missing. And so it's almost like you've just been clearing the way, and you don't really care if you get kind of battered up in the process. You are passionately moving forward towards this cosmic egg, whatever it represents for you. The second character, I don't feel like this is a person. I feel like this is more of an emotional process that you need to go through to get to this third character or thing. This energy, I'm just gonna call it that, is bat and shark. So there is something lurking in the deep that I think that you are needing to complete, that you are needing to face, that you are needing to heal. This isn't negative. This is just something that perhaps you've been avoiding, but there's some kind of emotional completion that you're needing to do. Perhaps even some kind of emotional healing of some kind of uncomfortable energy that you're needing to face and you're needing to complete. So that you can properly start this new cycle. So there's that. And then we have the third person or energy, and they are coming across as deer and turtle. So this is a very nurturing, I just always think of Princess Diana when these 2 cards show up like this. So this is a very nurturing person, perhaps a very soft-spoken person, a very graceful person. They might get overwhelmed really easily, but they are very nurturing, very motherly, and very loving, and very sweet, but they might get emotionally overwhelmed easily or frightened easily. They might be a little bit emotionally vulnerable. And you might be feeling like you need to go and protect this person. This person might be your cosmic egg. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to get more into the subconscious energies of each of these three characters or energies. So for you, Sagittarius, you're still wanting to work on something. Perhaps you're wanting to work with this deer turtle energy or person, but there is some kind of need for teamwork, for collaboration, working together as a team and progressing forward, expansion, seeing new opportunities, and perhaps even some kind of travel. There definitely might be some kind of travel because of the Eight of Wands, and now we have the Three of Wands. So that is what's in your subconscious energy of either wanting to work together in some way or collaborate or have some kind of team, work as a team, or that's what you're needing to do. Because so far it seems like your energy has been very isolated and you've been on this long journey perhaps, and you're needing now to collaborate with others and work as a team. So as I said, this shark bat energy or person or thing really is not negative, like I told you, Sagittarius, because underneath this energy in their subconscious or whatever you want to call it, they got star and strength. So this is representing spirituality and something new, hope, faith, like a new beginning. It's like the maiden in my fairy deck. So something really magical, and they are offering strength. So I do feel that they are offering, and we'll get into the fairy soon, they are wanting to offer you a new slate, a new perspective, maybe even. But yes, a higher perspective that's very magical. It's interesting once we face the kind of what's in the depths of our subconscious, the things that maybe we've been most terrified of, that's where the real jewels are. And it's wanting to offer you a diamond, it's wanting to offer you a pearl, and it's actually wanting to offer you strength to face it. It's kind of like, it's literally a shark is encouraging you to come towards it and have the strength to do that, because it's don't do this in real life because we have to respect sharks. And I'm not about fear mongering with sharks. I respect sharks. But metaphorically, this shark is not going to bite your head off. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to charge at you. It's not something to fear. So it's kind of like giving you a peace offering and saying, hey, I'm going to change your whole world. So just come and face this. And then with the deer turtle person or energy, it's very interesting because they are in deep contemplation. We have the King of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Empress. So they are presenting as that divine feminine aspect of receptivity and openness and abundance and just oozing just love. But with the King of Swords and the Four of Cups, they are in deep contemplation. Yeah, they're just in deep contemplation and trying to get clarity and finding a way to, move forward. And yeah, they're just in a bit of just inside themselves in their emotions and trying to navigate their emotions and try to come to a clear, solid place in their mind about something. Okay, So now we're going to get into the fairies to get even more clarity on all of this. So I'm actually wanting to start with this shark bat energy just because they only got 3 cards. So oh my gosh, yes. So Nellis the Alchemist, Penelope the Dreamweaver, and the 0 point card. So they are basically wanting to be a catalyst, whatever this is. It can just be an internal process that you're needing to face, some kind of pain or just uncomfortable energy. Or this could be an actual person or thing or opportunity. So you're going to know how it resonates with you. But yeah, they are a catalyst for your ascension and for starting a clean slate, for a new chapter, for new life. You also got that later. So yeah, they have something really magical and beautiful to offer you, and they're wanting to completely transform your life and to just tap the dominoes and just create this huge ripple effect of transformation within you, and set you on this journey of ascension, either spiritual ascension or financial improvement or emotional improvement or something. And it's going to totally bring you more peace, more harmony, more love, a new lease on life, a new perspective, clarity, all of these things. It's just going to make your life unrecognizable. That's kind of what I'm hearing. So whatever this is has the potential. Actually, I'm hearing will change your life, will transform your life, and you just have to have the courage and strength to face it head on. Okay, Sagittarius? Okay, so that's that. Now with you, yes, there is a need to release, to do pruning, and with the cosmic egg, with the snake, representing absolute harmony. To have absolute harmony, you need to let go of the things that don't serve you anymore. So with the Lady of the Harvest, there is a need to do pruning, to release, so you can receive the fruits from the seeds that you have planted. You have been planting seeds, you have been working, you have been tilling the soil, you've been watering them, you've been doing an excellent job, Sagittarius. But something is in your garden that doesn't belong, and it needs to be snipped. It needs to be pruned. It needs to be taken out and released. Okay? There is a need for patience, or taking your time, knowing that there's no rush. You know, this is Geo the slow. So this is for the long haul. What is for the long haul? You're needing to have an attitude of being in it for the long haul and not needing to rush ahead like this elephant. This elephant is wanting to charge full steam ahead, but you're needing to slow down, because you're going to terrify this deer and turtle. I mean, hello, we're dealing with Princess Diana energy here. So you're needing to be soft and gentle and quiet and loving and be very attuned. Attunement. If you don't know what that is, listen to Teal Swan's video about attunement. But essentially, it is being able to, it's basically intimacy, being able to see into someone, feel into someone, hear them, understand them, to feel someone's energy, to be attuned to them. and have their best interests. But if you're being an elephant and rawr and charging ahead, you're not going to be able to detect the subtle nuances of this person, and they are of the subtleties, the subtle magic. That is their expertise. And you're really great at making things happen and everything, but their energy is like, let's meditate on this. Is this really the best way to go about this? Is there a better way? Or how do I really feel? And they're able to come up with amazing insights. And perhaps this person is the key to the realizations and epiphanies that you'll be having in the month of May. Like I was saying, with this elephant, it's been knocking over trees and doesn't care what's in its way. It doesn't care if it gets bruised and scratched up and loses half its tusk. But the deer and the turtle, Princess Diana, they are going to take their time and meditate on the best way to do something. And this energy might be a little bit irritating for you, Sagittarius, when you have all this fire energy, but they are brilliant. They are absolutely brilliant. And if you can take your time and slow down, I think you're going to find a whole other level of appreciation for them and really begin to see them with real eyes. This is realization. Realize, real eyes. See them with real eyes and have this new form of appreciation. Yes, singer of intuition, you're needing to come more into your intuition. You're needing to come into this softer place. Come down into your earth energy. Sagittarians, I've read, have two parts of them. One, absolute wild, loves to be a free spirit. And then two, loves structure. And so they're constantly, Sagittarians, you may or may not resonate with this, but I read about Sagittarians that they always have two parts in themselves. One, this free and wild part of them, it's wanting to go this way, and then the other part of them that's wanting to create structure and routine with this beaver energy. That's what you've been working on. And so you're needing to come more into that aspect, Sagittarius. You're needing to come back more to your grounded, centered, rooted place of intuition and be able to listen. Be able to listen to the subtleties of this deer and turtle so you're not going to scare them away. Deer frighten so easily. I used to live in upstate New York, and I'm a very peaceful person. And I am a vegan as well. And it's almost like they could sense sometimes that I was. But anyway, even if I got too close to them, I wouldn't even be in like 100 feet of them and they would still run away. So, yes. If they run away from me, they sure as hell they're going to run away from this elephant charging. So yes, there is a need for you to and come into your intuition and really listen and be soft and listen to what they have to say. So, okay, so that was your first row of cards, their first row of cards. It's very interesting. I think, they're in the winter of themselves. And they have been contemplating a lot about their emotions and trying to get this mental clarity. And we have Sylvanius, which is all about taking the masks off. And as I was shuffling your cards, I was sensing that for some of you, the deer and turtle and the shark and bat might be the same person. And they have two sides of them. Both are amazing. But perhaps people underestimate the deer and turtle, that they can be a shark and a bat, that they can be a catalyst for intense transformation. So they might be trying to find a way to come into a balance of this very soft, nurturing part of themselves, this very vulnerable part of themselves, and this part of themselves that has a good handle on their emotions and is a force to be reckoned with and creates transformation within people. So they might be wanting to kind of come forward with you on that. And if it's not that, if the bat and the shark is a separate entity of its own, I think this deer turtle person is on a journey. I don't think they're so much wanting to reveal who they are to someone else or to you, Sagittarius. I think that they're trying to figure out what's authentic for them and try to find what's underneath maybe this overwhelmment or something of that nature, and to reveal their true self to themselves, to come into more alignment with their authentic self. I'm being very drawn to this fairy right in the center there. And it's interesting that it's right in his area. And so, yeah, it might have to do with that. But it more has to do with their creative side, their creative nature. And maybe they've been trying to hide with this turtle energy, and they're trying to figure out how to remain. I think that they're trying to figure out how to remain soft and nurturing in who they are, but still be powerful and shine brightly and not let their light dim because of this kind of vulnerability or shyness that they have, but be able to be a bright light. This is the firefly energy. I think that they are helping you to shine brightly, because just by their journey of learning how to shine brightly in a very dark, cruel world, in a very hard world. And so I think that they're trying to figure out this balance and have this mental clarity, even though that they kind of wear their heart on their sleeve, and learn how to not go into their shell, but shine brighter. They're learning how to, when they feel vulnerable, to do the opposite. When they feel vulnerable or overwhelmed, this person might have social anxiety or get overwhelmed in social situations. And so they might be trying to learn how to not let this send them into an anxiety panic attack, but to shine even brighter. And that is the journey of an empath. Sometimes as empaths, we can get overwhelmed by all the energies of especially crowded situations, but we are meant to exude energy. And so, because we are transmuting energy constantly. So I think that that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to wrap their brain around that and get that clarity and step into their natural, authentic self, because they are a powerhouse. They have a lot of energy. And it's interesting now with the shark. For something, I think that they are somehow connected. If they aren't the shark and the bat, I think that they're somehow connected to the shark and the bat. Just to say, because the raw card is untapped energy, is energy kind of in under there somewhere. You can't really, yeah, I think that they're trying to tap into this untapped energy of theirs, or that for so long they thought, oh, I'm just so shy and I don't know, when really they have so much power, and they are a power to be reckoned with. And so there's, this is kind of mirroring that energy. But to give you a perspective, the raw card is kind of like holding a beach ball underwater when you're in a pool or an ocean, and then when you let it go, it just shoots off like a rocket. So and this can also be sexual energy, erotic energy, this kind of thing. So that's kind of interesting with these two next to each other, because yeah, it's erotic sexual energy. But I'm mostly feeling it's just that they're just trying to learn how to plug into their seat of power and creativity, so that they can launch and so that they can break through. I feel like that they are very much on an internal journey. They're wanting to break through some kind of veil within themselves. I don't feel like there's a certain goal, or, I mean, of course they have goals and achievements and all of these things, especially if they are this shark bat person because of Nellis the Alchemist, and there is a fly. So I'm wondering if they are kind of intuitive, being like a fly in a wall with you, or they are just that way. But anyway, they are very magical. And so I think that there's some kind of threshold that they are trying to break through within themselves, if that makes sense. I wish I could unpack it more, but this is a general reading. So, because I am getting different messages for all of you regarding this person, but basically they're having some kind of internal process here. Okay, so now we're going to go back to you and go through the last of your cards. You definitely are, I think, trying to get to them still with full steam ahead, but just remember to come back more into your intuition so as to not scare them off. And I'm also wondering if there's something that's chasing you or motivating you, or something behind you that's adding to this force, where you're kind of leaping out of pain or something to that degree. And if that is the case, where you have maybe overcome something, we have the Singer of the Chalice, so there is a lot of love, abundance, joy, and everything to be had there. It's very lucrative. You're going to experience a lot of abundance and a cornucopia of abundance, love, and joy, and success, and all of these things. So just know that. But it is important for you to get grounded, and maybe kind of cool off, and maybe do some meditation. And it will be important for you to speak and to have maybe some kind of conversation with this deer or turtle, and to speak from your heart in this grounded, calm place. So the last cards that they have are Ellie the Retriever. So yes, they do wear their heart on their sleeve, and they might be wanting to give you their cup of love or tell you how wonderful you are or how much you mean to them. These types of things, and revealing their feelings. And maybe for some of you, that's what they've been trying to gear up to do, is just trying to get a handle on their feelings and reveal their feelings for you in a way where they're not going to be stumbling over their words or feeling very anxious or vulnerable or things like that, because they have been highly reflective. We have Tom, the poet, and he will spend an entire day just trying to craft the perfect last sentence to end a love letter. So they have been highly reflective internally, thinking about you, thinking about them, maybe even romanticizing about you. And it's interesting, the positions of these characters, because they're both facing each other. And so one is highly reflective and one is like, let's play, let's be childlike. So they might be kind of toying with that, where they just have these two parts of them that's just very playful, very kind of maybe even confident, and is just like, I love you, or whatever it is. And the other part is like, oh my God, it's just feeling so much anxiety in expressing that. And so they might be trying to get ready to maybe reveal their more childlike self, and that's maybe a very vulnerable thing for them to do. Yes, we have honesty cards. So yeah, they are wanting to reveal their true feelings for you. And maybe you are even helping to crack open their heart and making them feel all of these things. Yeah, they just have like butterflies in their stomach, and palpitating heartbeat and everything. You do all of that for them. And so they are just the type of person that just doesn't, you Sagittarius definitely will. You'll charge forward and be like, I love you, and just, they are not that way. That they really want to take their time and really think things over and try to say things in the best possible way. Like I was saying, they really want to meditate and be able to come forward and share how they feel in their own time and in their own way. And lastly, they have Fawn and She of the WHOoaaaa, which also kind of mirror. And the Fawn represents ally, best friend, and natural magic. And so this card always seems to come up when Deer comes up. They are magical, like we've already discussed, and they add magic to your life. And there's just something very mystical and magical about them, and they are wanting to be your best friend, your ally, that sort of thing, and have partnership with you. And this ally best friend is very much in a very ethereal, emotional, heart bond, crown chakra kind of connection. It's a very spiritual connection that the two of you share, or that they seek. They want to meet people on higher levels and dimensions. They're almost not of this world. They're so magical. It's incredible. And again, this is just confirming that they are representing more of the divine feminine principle. They are very open and receptive and soft and nurturing and this type of thing. This is just their energy. And so your advice is that you are going to have a new life, brand new beginnings, either just in general or maybe even with this person. They're just wonderful brand new beginnings. And we have 3 again, so catalyst number. We have serendipity, so perfect timing. Yeah, just divine magical timing, things just coming together, things just flowing together, your luck increasing and feeling very lucky and blessed. Very lucky and blessed. And there might be, I'm just looking at the numbers, we have 9 and 4. So yeah, again, there might be new beginnings, wrap-ups, endings, that sort of thing. And then with 4, yeah, more stability, security, these types of things. And building something with them, building something with the universe, co-creating at best. Exchanging gifts. Gifts are on their way to you, and you giving gifts. Giving and receiving gifts. And then we have never-ending story. This depicts something very painful and negative, but I'm actually getting something really positive. So the connection that you have with this deer turtle is forever. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a physical person either. I mean, it can be. But yeah, I'm feeling that whatever this connection is forever. Maybe even if you physically part ways, you'll always be connected, and you're always, I mean, this is kind of talking about starseed kind of energy, but you know, if the two of you at some point do part ways in the future, I think it'll be peaceful and harmonious and mutual. But you'll always be connected, and you'll always, like, your life experience will benefit them. Even if you're not talking, they will just benefit from your energy and consciousness, even if you aren't physically together. I hope that makes sense. But there's something about happily ever after here that I am sensing for you, Sagittarius. So I hope that this was of value for you, and if it was, please click the like button, the thumbs up, and consider subscribing to my channel to be notified of future videos like this. And as always, know that you are so loved. You are never ever alone. There goes that pesky fly again. You're never ever alone, and be kind to yourself and be kind to others. And again, if you would like a personal reading with me, all you have to do is send me an email and I will respond as soon as I can. Sending you so much of my love. Big kiss. Take care, Sag. Bye.